Pop Smoke's album. You know, I listened to it on stream last night. I've been listening to it. I probably listened to it about 3 times today, and you know, not really as a review, but I can kind of just give my, you know, conclusion on how I feel about it. You know, my thoughts about it, because, you know, I didn't go into it when I first listened to it. The reason I did it on stream is because I didn't want it to, you know, be critiqued as hard as an, you know, actual album that's out right now, because it's not fair to Pop Smoke or any other deceased artist, you know, to not be able to defend themselves, or even, you know, kind of just you know, work on the things that a lot of people disliked, or, you know, a lot of people questioned. So I think that, you know, while it was a good attempt, and, you know, by 50 Cent, you know, shout out 50 Cent, man, you could definitely tell that these are two similar artists. I just felt like it was a lot of the same thing I'm always preaching on when it comes to an artist that, you know, passes away. Specifically, like, we get on the track with Tyga and what was the track? Tyga and Quavo. Quavo was another. I don't know if these two have worked together before. I don't know. Maybe it was something that was going to happen. But for Quavo to have a lot of features on here, not saying the tracks were bad, but it was a lot of Quavo features on here, which I really didn't expect. I was expecting a lot of the Fivio, a lot of, you know, NY drill shit, you know, drill artists. You know, I was expecting a lot of New York to be on here, and that really wasn't the case. Now, Karol G was another one. You know, I know that he's Panamanian, as you guys explained to me. Pop Smoke is Panamanian, so for him to get a Spanish track, and he had an unreleased Spanish track, you guys said too, which I listened to this morning. I thought that was pretty cool, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's kind of just digging into his roots, but again, not knowing what we really wanted from Pop Smoke. If I had to give the album, though, you know, like, I want to talk about the album. There's a lot of tracks that I actually took from here. There's something about Pop Smoke's voice that I told you guys when I did the first listen, and you guys, that's nothing. You guys thought that I did the first listen for clout. No, you know, the reason why Pop Smoke, I kind of just, you know, was a different feeling was because he, hours before I did his, you know, first reaction, he was still alive. And then hours later, you know, his life was taken away by some knuckleheads, which is crazy. I just don't understand, like, the envy that goes through people's hearts and minds. I just don't really get it. But, you know, it was kind of crazy that has never happened on this channel. I've been doing YouTube for 4 years, and for that time to just, you know, the coincidence for that just to come together is crazy, man. So I had to, you know, actually dig into it, and I found myself becoming a Pop Smoke fan. I found myself enjoying his music, enjoying the vibe, enjoying the NY drill scene. I found myself just kind of enjoying all that, and I think that if he was still here, you know, he was going to be an artist to be reckoned with moving forward, you know, with his next 2 to 3 albums, because his voice set is just so unique. Now, there's a couple tracks on here that I got to talk about. I really want to talk about. 44 Bulldog Gangsters was probably one of my favorite tracks on here. Also, what was the other track? The track with Roddy Ricch, The Woo. I think that was kind of crazy too. Now, I do want to say something that actually made me laugh and made the Twitch stream laugh while we were here. It was the last 5 tracks on the album, excluding Dior. But the last 5 tracks on the album, Lil TJ, King Combs, like Diddy's son, What You Know About Love, Something Special, using the Tamia sample, So Into You. I thought that was pretty tight, but it was just like, okay, this is a different side of pop. This is a slower side of pop. You guys were saying horny pop hours. What did you guys call it? Pop stroke. Y'all was making some funny jokes in there. You can put in the comments below if y'all want to get some funny jokes, because that was pretty funny. But it was like, who actually got in the booth and was like, hey, Lil TJ and Pop Smoke, y'all need to make this song? Because I said it and I was like, yo, it's like, imagine when Trey Songz and Usher makes a song for the bedroom, songs for the ladies. Okay, that kind of sticks to what they do. They're an R&B artist. But then you get Pop Smoke and Lil TJ. I'm just like, that makes no sense at all. I'm like, well, what is going on here? This is the collab that I don't think we wanted. I think we wanted the rap collab of that, but we didn't want the Pop Stroke and Lil TJ on our track together. That was crazy to me. I was like, yo, just hearing that track still, I'm like, they really did that shit. Like I was like, yo, they really did that shit. Like, that's crazy. That's something that we did not want. I don't think anybody asked for that at all. These niggas was horny as hell. Hey, I'm just saying, man. Like, I did not expect that, man. I did want to just give my respects, man. And I wanted to tell you guys, man, that you know, Pop Smoke is an artist that we're always going to remember. You know, he definitely reminds me of DMX and 50 Cent in a mix. I don't know, man. I think that it's just sad just to what happened, the situation that happened. I did love how, even though Dior has been on his last 7 projects, exaggerating, his last 7 projects, I do appreciate how, you know, you just end the album like that. End it with Dior, might as well. End it with Dior. Like, I think that's the perfect ending for the album. And I just want to say, too, man, like, 19 tracks on a posthumous track, man, on a posthumous album. Come on, man. 19? I think that's a little too much. That's in my opinion, though, but... Get in the comments, man. Let me know what you think, man. Let me know how you feel. What was your favorite tracks? Let me know what was your favorite feature on here as well. Which features do you think that was actually forced? Because that's a real question. Which ones do you think that was forced? Which ones do you think didn't really belong on here? They kind of just put it on there for the run the streams up. Which ones did you actually like? Which ones do you think were actually genuine? For Pop Smokes, do you think they did a great job, or do you think 50 Cent did a great job putting together this for Pop Smoke? And yeah, man, I think I said everything. R.I.P. Pop Smoke, one last woo in the comments, man. That's all I gotta say. Woo in the comments. If you guys want to watch the video, you guys want to watch it, Patreon or Twitch. If you guys are a Twitch subscriber or a Patreon member, you guys can watch the full video. But like I said, with deceased artists, I really don't put the reactions on there. It was kind of more of a laid-back thing. I was kind of just listening to it, kind of just chilling, not really critiquing, but enjoying it. So that being said, man, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for supporting. Hopefully this is the last album that we get from Pop. And I feel like this is where you kind of just let his music speak and just let what has been here on this earth, let it play. And we'll always remember him. We'll keep it like that. Till the next time, though, it's been your boy Dev. Like always, we're out. Peace.